Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your boy. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day, y'all. Every single day, and especially today. Every single day, especially today. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. We got a good one today, y'all. We are celebrating another victory. We're celebrating another victory. The Gamecocks move on to 7-0. The Gamecocks move on to 7-0 after a tough victory. Don't look at the box score. Don't be concerned about the box score. The box score is what it is. Scoreboard is what it is. This was a tough game today. Even though we won by 16 points, today was a tough game, and the girls continue to learn a lot about themselves in tough environments. Continue to learn a lot about themselves in tough environments. And you already know if you are a part of Captain Will's family, if you are a part of GTL Gamecocks Talk Lieutenants, you already know how we do. So we're going to do a shot to celebrate the victory. So get your shot glasses up. And your shot glass can contain anything from water. It can contain anything from ginger ale. It can contain a shot of liquor. It can contain a shot of beer. It can contain a shot of milk. Ensure whatever it is that you want to put in your shot glass, that is up to you. That is on you. But I always do a shot for the team. But I'm gonna name a shot. This shot right here for Chloe. This is for Chloe right here. This is for Chloe, and I'm talking about Chloe putting that work. Yeah, y'all. She put in that work today, y'all. And she impressed me. So we doing a shot in honor of a Gamecocks victory, and in honor of Chloe kids. Let's go. Here's that shot. And in the shot glass today, Mohegan Sun. Shot glass is a huge shot glass, and it ain't filled all the way up. Because I fill this whole shot glass up. There's about 3 shots right here. I power pass out. So we just doing a regular shot, regular ounce of liquor. And that's what we're doing. But Mohegan Sun, that's what we will be on Sunday while we take on Utah. When we take on Utah. But that's on Sunday. We're going to celebrate today. Here we go. Let's go, y'all. How y'all like that victory? How y'all like that victory today? I said before, I said it up during the week that Duke is a good basketball team. But here's the cool thing about it. We're a good basketball team too. We're a really good we are a really good team. We have a squad, y'all. We just won back-to-back games against 2 quality teams that I believe are going to be in the tournament. Both North Carolina and Duke will be in the tournament this upcoming March. Okay, they will be there. We beat them. We beat them in their arena. Hostile arena, famous arena, world famous arena. Cameron and Carmichael, we beat in their spots. And in particular, this game was sweet to me because Duke, although not ranked, and I went through this before, has a very high net ranking, which means they play quality teams. This is the same Duke team that took Stanford, top 4 team in the country, to overtime. Had them on the ropes. Okay, this is a great, really good basketball team in the Duke Blue Devils who are coached very well. Very, very well. Okay, so if you have Kara Lawson leading your team, number one, you're gonna play hard defense. You're gonna protect the ball. You're gonna get some turnovers, and you're just gonna play hard. Now, all those things happened today. Now, Duke had more turnovers than I thought they was going to have, but they played really good defense from the first quarter on. We just played our brand of basketball in terms of we still never got the pace that we really wanted, but we finished at the basket. We shot 50% from the field. We shot over 60%. 60% from the three-point line. We shot 70% from the free throw line. Okay, so this is what we want. This is what we want in the Gamecocks. Every game, because there's gonna be teams that we overwhelm just by our size, our speed, our ability. Where the game is decided before we even step off the bus. Okay, that's the same thing that's gonna happen when we play against Morgan State on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to happen. You know, we play Morgan State on Wednesday, probably win about 75, 80 points. But against a good team that is coached very well, we produced back to back. So we're going to break down the players like we always do. And we're going to start with the point guard herself, Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson played well. Did she have some turnovers? Yes, she had some turnovers. She had 3 turnovers. But all in all, 11 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. She shot, 3 for 4 from the three-point line? This is a proved Raven Johnson that we've been waiting on, that we knew that was going to happen when the season began. Okay? She did work. And she is continuing to do work. And she is showing y'all, she is showing them, she is showing all of us that you cannot leave her open. You cannot leave Raven Johnson open. You leave Raven Johnson open, she's eating the 3. So for the season so far, Raven Johnson shooting 52% from the field. 52% from the field, and is shooting 34% from the three-point line. Okay? This is Raven Johnson. Last year, she shot 24% from the three-point line. I think as the games continue to go, I think as she continues to continue to get that confidence that she has, that three-point percentage is going to continue to rise. But what she's also doing is rebounding the basketball. She's getting those assists, and she is playing defense. And she's leading the team. Those are the things that we want in a Raven Johnson in this system for our team. Next, we're going to talk about, Te-Hina Paopao, lights out herself, putting in that work. Te-Hina Paopao so smooth. She is so smooth. So it is a joy watching Te-Hina play. It is a joy watching her play. It really is. And I'm just watching the game. I'm just sitting there watching that. I'm just like, man, if Te-Hina was on this team last year, it would have been a national championship. It would have been close. We'd have blew out Iowa because you have a player in Te-Hina Paopao who is a point guard, but can shoot the 3. And you show me a player who can shoot the 3 better than Te-Hina Paopao. Please show me. Because tonight she was, 2 for 4 from the three-point line. And she's shooting close to 60% from the 3. Te-Hina Paopao is first off, she's a really good player. She is a consistent player. She goes at her own pace. You saw that position, that play where she dribbled all the way around through the basket, came back, hit the layup. She goes at her own pace. And it's so nice. It is so nice. She gives you tough defense. She gives you everything she had. And then she still had 1 assist, 1 rebound. She just does it all. And Te-Hina, girl, stay another year. I know the W's out there, but stay another year. That's my plea. Just stay one more time. You got the COVID year. We stay one more time. Girl, the combination of you and Raven Johnson in the backcourt is something to behold. There is not a better backcourt in the college basketball scene that is better than Raven Johnson, Te-Hina Paopao. Hollywood and lights out. There is none. And if Te-Hina came back next year, it'd be a championship, although I think we're going to win the championship this year as well. I'm talking about 2 back-to-back championships. Te-Hina Paopao comes back. Girl, get your legacy. I'm just saying. And then we're going to talk about, Bree Hall. Back-to-back games, y'all. Back-to-back games. Bree Hall has shown us. And these are away games. I can't remember who told me. Somebody told me, and they said, Will, just wait until the games that matter. Bree Hall will step up. And whoever you are, I can't remember, but you were Nostradamus on that one. You was preaching the prophecy of Gamecocks women's basketball because Bree Hall has been straight up on fire, offensively and defensively. And what is special to me with Bree Hall is she got that 3-point shot working because she was 3 for 4 again today. 3 for 4 and still finished with 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Outstanding leadership and defense every single game. So with Bree, you are bringing something that we needed so badly. And girl, please continue. Darnell Baylor, it was me. There you go, brother. There you go. I couldn't remember. But you said it. You said it. And I was like, okay. It is came to fruition. And this version of Bree Hall, these 2 games, boy, I tell you what, there is a problem in college basketball. There's a problem with college basketball, and it resides at Colonial Life Arena at USC. There's a problem because this Bree Hall, along with the backcourt of Raven and Te-Hina Paopao, we a problem with everybody. We're probably everybody. Because we ain't small. You know, Raven 5'9", Tina 5'9", Bree 6 foot. Then you got Milaysia Fulwiley at 5'10" coming out the bench, and Tessa Johnson 6'1". We ain't small. We can switch on everything. And we do switch on everything. But that's a problem. And then we got Kamilla Cardoso. We got Kamilla Cardoso doing things that Kamilla Cardoso does because there was a whole lot of fanfare. There's a whole lot of fanfare that went down on after the North Carolina game. Like, what's wrong with Kamilla Cardoso? What's wrong? She needs to develop some post moves. She needs to do this. She needs to do that. She needs to be tougher. Well, I tell you this right here. Kamilla Cardoso is the truth. She is what she is. This is what you better do. This is what we better do as Gamecock fans. We better appreciate what we have in Kamilla Cardoso. Because there's a whole lot of teams, 324 other teams that would give up their MRE, that would give up their lunch, that would give up everything to get a player like Kamilla Cardoso down low. Because she demands so much, she changes the game so much when she's down low. You know why Duke didn't have a doggone free throw until towards the end of the game? Reason why they had no free throws? Because they ain't tried down low. They didn't try. Now, the outside shooting was working for the most part, good portion of this game, but they didn't even attempt shots down low with Kamilla Cardoso on the floor. The first time they got free throws is when Kamilla was out the game, and you had Chloe and you had Ashlyn Watkins in the game, but they didn't even try. That is the Kamilla Cardoso effect on every team that we play. Now, I said before that Duke is a good basketball team. They have some good size. One of their players 6'6". One of their players 5'5". Fun fact, both of them got in foul trouble. They got good size, but they're not really good players. And there ain't no shade. To what Duke has down low. But there ain't no Kamilla Cardoso. And Kamilla Cardoso continued to show why she's so great. 15 points, 14 rebounds in this basketball game. You saw the stat next to the greatest players that played in the post for the University of South Carolina. You saw the stats with Asia Wilson and Leah Boston. And Kamilla Cardoso is right there. She do it differently than Asia. She does it differently than Aaliyah. But the result is still the same. It don't matter how she gets her points, y'all. It don't matter as long as she gets her points. It don't matter how she gets her rebounds. I don't care. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, the stats speak for themselves with her, and she produces every game. Yeah, she has 6 points against North Carolina, but she also has 14 rebounds, and 4 block shots. That's Kamilla Cardoso. And you have to talk about the last starter who I did a shot for at the beginning of this session right here. And that is Chloe Kitts, 6'2" from old Florida, blonde hair, eyelashes galore, putting in that work. And I told y'all before when the season started, before the season started, because watching her at Team USA, Watching her in high school, I knew that Chloe had some dog in her. You continue to mess with Chloe. I'm telling you, you continue to mess with this girl with the blonde hair and the eyelashes. That girl want all the smoke, all the smoke. She is the right person at the right time for the South Carolina Gamecocks because she ain't scared of nobody and she ain't backing down for no one. And of course, she's going to be tested. She's going to be tested every game because she looks like that she don't want none of that. But here's the fun fact, y'all. Duke tried her. North Carolina tried her. Continue to try Chloe. Continue to try her. Don't try her. She about that life, y'all. Chloe about that life. And if you don't know what about that life means, you better go ask somebody. That is shit. There was a whole lot of talk. There was a whole lot of talk when Chloe committed to the University of South Carolina. Oh, there's a lot of talk. Oh, why she committing to South Carolina? She don't fit the culture. We'll just say it like that. She don't fit the culture of South Carolina. Well, I'm telling you this right here. I'm telling you this right here. Chloe said no own culture, and she want all that smoke. I'm telling you right there. That girl country strong, y'all. Now, I know she put on 15 pounds of muscle with old Molly, but that girl country strong, and she got some thug in her. Oh, boy. And Chloe is continuing to show why she's in the starting lineup, y'all. She is continuing to show. Chloe was demanding the ball tonight. Oh, Chloe and number 4, Donovan. Oh, there was some good one-on-ones going on down there. And we saw the old entanglement that happened down low. We saw that. Oh, Donovan talking a little mess, all that little stuff, trying to stand up on Chloe. Donovan lucky she didn't get a left hook by Chloe because she about that. But Chloe got up and started talking her mess and doing this right here. This all talk. Yeah, pointing the finger. Girl, Chloe, girl, I did a shot when you said that. When you did that. I'm like, yeah, she ready. Chloe is ready for all that. She is ready for all that. And Chloe, I know you're going to be watching this show. I know you're going to be watching the show. You probably watching the show on the bus. But girl, this is just a tribute to you. This is a tribute to you. You put in that work today. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, intimidation, did all that stuff. Oh, yeah, North Carolina and Duke tried to play all physical. Duke especially tried to play all physical today. Trying to push around. Oh, Chloe. Man, y'all better take notes. Y'all better take notes. Ain't with, Nope, not. She ain't the one, y'all. She ain't the one. And this is the thing, right? This is the thing we got to remember. Chloe showed up early. Matter of fact, she showed up 12 months ago. 12 months ago. So, no Cam Will's mind, she's still a freshman until January. That's when I'm going to start calling her a sophomore. That's when I'll start calling her a sophomore. Because right now she's still a freshman in my eyes. Still a freshman. And you are seeing at an accelerated pace how good this girl going to be. You're seeing it. You're seeing it. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed shit. You're going to see Chloe in 2 years. Yo, basketball world will be talking about her. I'm telling you right there. 2 years, Chloe will be a dominant force in the SEC. I'm telling you right now. And she putting in work right now. And we're gonna move on from Chloe. We're gonna talk about a Milaysia Fulwiley because there's a whole lot of talk about Milaysia Fulwiley after that North Carolina game and then only played number 3 minutes. We're gonna talk about that too. Because Milaysia Fulwiley, and Don said it right, because Don Staley is a coach among coaches. And I say that like this, because you have leaders among leaders, because everybody's a leader. Every coach is a leader, right? But you have the leaders, and you had the real leaders. You had them real leaders. And Don said it right, nipped it in the bud and with her press conference. Missed a couple of defensive assignments. Is she going to get better? All these different things. Ain't nothing. She just have to grow. And she going to play who she trusts, right? So in this game right here, first person off the bench was old Milaysia Fulwiley. Lay. That's what we call her up in Keenan. That's what we call her. That's what we say in the country. We say lay. Oh, lay. That's what we say. I know she was third, fourth grade, we call her Lay. I didn't know her third or fourth grade, but I've known her since eighth grade. I've known her since eighth grade. I've been rocking her for a long time. So Lay came the first one to come off the bench. Okay, so the prognosticator, I saw some folks say, oh, she got a transfer. Oh, transfer. Milaysia Fulwiley ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. She always wanted to be a Gamecock. She went to the Gamecock games when she was a little girl. She was living out her dream playing for South Carolina. Just because she only played 3 minutes against North Carolina and ESPN is hyping her up every single game because ESPN always pick one player to talk about when we got a whole host of players, and that is awesome. I love Lay getting her shine. I love it all the way. But then they say, oh, something must be wrong with Milaysia. Yeah. Oh, something's wrong with Milaysia. Something. I don't know why she's playing only 3 minutes. I don't know why she's playing on 3. She played 3 minutes because she's a player for Coach Don Staley. That's why. And she came into the game. Don Staley going to play Milaysia because she knows how good she is. And she played tonight. And we saw a couple of plays that show that Milaysia had been doing since birth. We saw some of those plays she was doing. She still finished with 9 points and looking great offensively and defensively. That's Milaysia Fulwiley. We're going to see the explosive, unbelievable plays. We saw the behind the head layup, toss thing. I can only do that on 2K. I can't do that stuff. I'm telling you right now, I would break every bone in my body. I would have to stretch. I have to do yoga to do some of them plays that Milaysia Fulwiley does. It's unbelievable. But for her to stay on the court, she has to play defense. Y'all, and Darnell Baylor, thank you, my brother. $4.99. Appreciate you, man. Hey, she got to play defense, and she's going to play defense. She believes in that, and she's going to continue to work hard all the time. All the time. This is the thing, right? Because we talk about, Bree Hall waiting her turn. We talk about Sanaya Faden waiting her turn. We talk about all those people waiting their turn. You know who ain't waiting their turn? Milaysia Fulwiley. That's who ain't waiting their turn. She got in the rotation quick since game one. So don't lament that. Don't forget that fact. She got in the rotation game one. That is unheard of in most cases with Coach Don Staley. Okay? But she showed who she is. She showed what she does. So let's forget that talk about Milaysia Fulwiley going to transfer and all this mess. Milaysia Fulwiley going to be the face of this South Carolina basketball team. And over the next 3-4 years, that's going to be her. Milaysia Fulwiley will be a household name. Damn it, she already a household name. You let ESPN tell it, because that's all they talk about. But it's going to be all like this all the time. All the time. So Milaysia Fulwiley put in that work, had those 9 points, had an assist. She had 2 early fouls, didn't play much, came in the second quarter, didn't play that much, and came in the second half and played some ball. I expect. So you want to see Milaysia Fulwiley play a lot? You better turn into that Morgan State game. Because everybody will be scoring a basket on that team on Wednesday night, start at 7 o'clock. You could go to make your wages. We ain't scored 100 points in a couple of games. But I tell you right there, we might score 200 points against Morgan State on Wednesday night. Everybody eating, and Don might start calling people out from the stands to go get some run because the score is going to be so bad. You thought Mississippi Valley State was bad. Lord have mercy. When we played Morgan State from out of Baltimore, out in the hood, out of Baltimore, I know exactly where old Morgan State is. Know exactly. It's going to be some truth. It's going to be the truth. And we need a break. We need a little break after playing 2 tough games. Need a break to play a Morgan State. Because then after that Morgan State game, we got old Utah. Utah 12th in the country. Lost early. Got that girl Peely. That girl is nice. She is nice. Oh, we got to get ready up in the Mohegan Sun. We got to be ready for that Mohegan Sun type action. It's going to be a lot of gambling. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be drinks flowing. But at the end of the day, we got to win this basketball game on Sunday, 2:30 p.m., 2:30 on a Sunday. They put us at 2:30. Not sure why it's at 2:30. I like them 1,300 games. 1,300 games with 2:30. That's just a weird stats having something at 2:30. I'm not feeling that whatsoever. But we're gonna play. and we're going to play, and we're going to be ready for Utah. And the best thing before you play a team like Utah, who is definitely so good. And they're talking, I had to look at the comments and said, not too much on the HBCU. Hey, I'm just letting you right know. I'm letting you right know. Let me say that again. I'm letting you know right now. Two of my daughters graduated from HBCUs. Two of them. One from Howard, one from Fayetteville State. My son-in-law graduated from Fayetteville State. I rep HBCUs every day because as part of the time I was playing damn tuition that had a HBCU name on it. So damn it, I should be alumni instead of USC. I should be alumni of Fayetteville State and Howard University. I just say it like I say it. I say it like I say it. Like I talk about South Dakota State, Mississippi Valley State, Morgan State, Clemson. You know what? I got a Clemson story because somebody was funny and sent me a damn Clemson shirt. I got it this week. I got it on Friday. Somebody sent me a Clemson shirt in the mail to your boy, Captain Will. And I ain't figured out who did it yet. But whoever sent me that shirt, first off, I want to say thank you. It's a double X. It's a little too big for me, but yeah, I appreciate the love and trying to clown old Captain Will, but it's fine. We still beat you by 60 points. And you beat us in football. I don't care, whatever. But whoever sent me that shirt, that got old Clemson Tigers, a long sleeve t-shirt. Really nice shirt, though. Really nice shirt. I ain't gonna never wear it. I'm gonna donate it to somebody. I don't want that shirt, and I don't give a damn about no Clemson. But we talking about Duke today. As I digress, y'all got me off track. Let's go through some of these comments. There's a lot of comments. I got we had people comment early. Oh, Melvin Simmons commented at 2:14 p.m. Captain Will, the refs need to get control of the game because we're number one. Doesn't mean we should be subject to all that rough play. They're going to get one of our girls hurt. I was thinking the same thing against North Carolina. Now, I would say this right here. The refs called a better game today than they did against North Carolina. They really did. That was one of the worst called games I've seen on both sides. And what we don't want to do, because Melvin, you bring up a great point. You don't want to see anybody get hurt because of the refs not taking control of the game. You don't want to see that. Now, I love some physical basketball. But we don't want to see players get hurt. You don't want to see a fight. You don't want to see all that stuff. And I know I talk about all this smoke and everything, but we don't see nobody throwing no blows. We don't want to see none of that. That ain't good for the sport. So refs need to take control. Justin, a great way to close out. Took a little longer to get it settled, but glad to get another W. For sure. We had a 15-point lead. Duke went on a run and closed it out, came tied, and then we still win by 16. When I'm watching the game, chatting it over with my wife, I'm saying, yeah, I expect the Duke to go on a run because they're a good team. Every team that's good goes on a run in basketball. So I expected them to make a run, but I also expected in the fourth quarter for us to react and retaliate. And that's exactly what we did. We took control of the fourth quarter and the game was a wrap. We took control. So you're going to have teams going to hit shots. You know what I'm saying? So every game we won't have historical defensive numbers against every game. But Duke was hitting their shots today. They shot 37% overall, which is their norm. That is around the norm of what they shoot. 37, what I think is like shoot like maybe at 41%. But what was good for them, they shot well from the three-point line. They shot 48% from the three-point line. Normally, South Carolina defends the three very well, about 25, 26% on the defensive end against the opponent's three-point line. Today, we did not. They hit several open shots at the three-point line. That is something that we got to clean up. On, and that's something that we got to fix going forward. Continue to play stellar defense at the three-point line at all times. We got to continue to do that. And this was a hiccup. This was an anomaly, if you will. But, and I wanted, you know what I wanted to do? This is what I wanted. I wanted so badly for us to control the boards. And I said after the North Carolina game that we were going to control the boards on this game today. I said we were. So we dominated the rebound. Offensively, defensively, we finished with 45 rebounds. How many rebounds Duke finished with? 24. 24. That's South Carolina basketball. We had 13 offensive rebounds. Duke had 7. Those are the things that changed the tide for this basketball game. Those are the things that work well with us. We out-rebound the opponent. We put our physicality on them. We're going to win 99% of the time. We're going to win 99% of the time. That whip that time, those times when the rebounding edge is close or a team gets more offensive rebounds than us, then the game is in peril. Then we might have a situation, But today we dominated the boards offensively and defensively. That's what I want to see as South Carolina fans. Now, we dominated the boards offensively and defensively, but we had a whole heap of turnovers. We had a whole gang of turnovers. We had 20 turnovers. South Carolina averages about 11 to 12 turnovers a basketball game. We almost doubled that. We did not take care of the ball today, not by South Carolina standards. And I know that Duke is a good defensive team, but there were some passes that we shouldn't have made. There was some ill-advised, if you will, some ill-advised passes. So you had Raven Johnson with 3 turnovers, Te-Hina Paopao with 3 turnovers, Milaysia Fulwiley with a couple, Bree with a couple, but it was just all across the board. It just wasn't that part of the game. If we were, just say if we turned the ball over our normal, about 11 to 12 turnovers, we would have blew this team out by 30, but we didn't. We still won by 16, but we had 20 turnovers and Duke turned the ball over 16 times. Okay, so the game was much closer because we didn't take care of the ball like we normally do. Now, if we had those turnovers, and if Duke had won the offense, for sure, the offensive rebounding and the overall rebounding edge, we would have lost this basketball game, y'all. We would have lost this basketball game. Yeah. And here's another stat. Because we talk about our free throw shooting. For this basketball team that is shooting about 61% for the year in terms of free throws, we had a situation tonight where we shot 69.8%. I'm gonna round that up to 70%. That's a C. A 70% free throw shooting team for South Carolina is a deadly 70% free throw shooting team because we shot that was a key stat because we shot 16 for 23 for the free throw line. Okay, Duke shot 2 for 2. So we hit 14 more free throws than the Duke Blue Devils. So you do the math. We won by 16. We hit 14 more free throws. My wife always got this saying, free throws win games. Well, hello. That is a true stat today. That is a true stat. Free throws wins games. Now, we didn't shoot no 85, 82% from the free throw line, but we shot a solid 70%, and we hit 16 of them. And some of those free throws, some clutch free throws towards the end of the game. There's a whole lot of error that could have happened if we was not hitting our free throws. But South Carolina did. We were efficient rebounding the basketball and won the basketball game. Let's go through a few of these comments. Justin, I like how Don used the fourth to let Milaysia get that crunch time exposure. Couldn't agree with you more, brother. I think she knows what she has to Te-Hina, so let Milaysia get them big minutes. For sure. That is absolute. That's the gospel right there. She knows what she has in Te-Hina Paopao. So, yeah, let Te-Hina sit for a couple minutes. Let Milaysia get some run, increase her confidence, increase her confidence in clutch time situations. Now, the game was out of hand. But Duke was still playing hard. They were still playing hard. And I think you continue to stack those days with Milaysia Fulwiley, the future is going to be so bright, so bright. Talking some more about Chloe, was efficient in every zone and logged big minutes. So dependable. That comment's from Nolan. J-Dog, Chloe scares me every time she touches the ball like a me here used to. LOL. Well, I'm going to tell you this right here. I'm going to tell you like this right here. Chloe, and I saw me here for 4 years. We all saw me here for 4 years. Chloe, at this point in her career, was better than a me here was at this point in her career. And a me here ended up being a top 10 pick in the WNBA. Okay, so as Chloe continues to progress and get better, we seeing the growth, y'all. We seeing the growth day by day, game by game. I'm telling you. Yep. That's some more comments about Chloe. She needs to take the open mid-range jumper. I agree with you. Kyrie Presley, confident, breezy, looking like a pro. I like that comment. Looking like a pro. Kiss is gaining confidence off the bounce. She'll get better. Kyrie Presley, I appreciate the comment. You do some good comments. Good job. Bunter Miles, Notre Dame check. David Caldwell, now how you start is how you finish. Those are facts. Yeah, you want those tough games. You want to be in those uncomfortable situations because those uncomfortable situations makes you a tougher player and a tougher person when that discomfort happens later. What you saw over Thursday and over today was South Carolina playing two teams who will be in the tournament. So we playing tournament tough basketball in November, late November and December. And then we're going to play another tournament team on Sunday, next Sunday against Utah. Those you just keep stacking that stuff up, man. Keep stacking that stuff up. The young players are growing so much, more than we thought initially when the season started. Nobody would say that after looking at that early schedule, that we should be 7-0 when the season started. I'm one of the biggest Gamecock fans walking this planet Earth. And I didn't think that. Because I thought it was going to take longer for the Gamecocks to gel and mold into a quality basketball team. Well, they surprised the hell out of me and apparently Don Staley as well, because they are playing outstanding basketball from the first game to the seventh game. And we just picked up 2 quality wins that's going to look so great when come tournament time and you do the seeding and all this messing, where you have quality teams and quality wins and all this stuff. But games like this only helps you get better. It only helps you get better. Michelle Malone, coming from Oklahoma. I love these South Carolina Gamecocks. And you know what? Appreciate you watching from Oklahoma. My wife got a master's from University of Oklahoma. So big love to them. And I want to do a shout out. I want to do a shout out to a person, Maureen, Captain Mo. That's her name. Served in the Air Force. I want to do a shout out to her. And the shout out was that she had sent email Captain Will and offered a ticket to the game today. And at the time, my wife and I were going to the game, didn't make the game today because of some extenuating circumstances. But Captain Mo, I really do appreciate the love, and hopefully you have a safe flight back. And thank you so much. Thank you. Mr. J, hey Cap, great game, awesome jersey. Oh, I rep for my Negro Leagues baseball. I really do. Tiff Brown, I'm taking my shots after I finish writing this paper. Tiff Brown, girl. See, last time we talked, you was hiding at work watching this show, and I was worried you can get fired. Now you're watching my show while you're supposed to be writing your paper. You're doing some stuff my daughter be doing, just watching the show and should be doing your homework. You better get your stuff right, and then we do shots together. Just let me know when you're done, so we'll do another one. Let me know when you're done. Hit me up so we do another. But homework first, fun later. Fun later. Buddy Rowe, Mad Chloe. Now I'm gonna leave it at Mad Kiki, but we need to come up with something with Chloe. Somebody come up with something unique because I already called Pow lights out and Hollywood is Hollywood. So we need to come up an adjective for Chloe. We got to because I love talking about it. I love talking about it. Drink a shot of Tito's for me. Oh, Crystal Jones, I missed it. Corona and Tito's on deck enjoying this one. Boy, you doing it. I love it. Yeah, Kendall, I agree with you too. I think they play better with 3 guards, a power forward, and a center on the floor. I agree with you completely. Because when we play that lineup, 3 guards, a power forward, and a center, we are deadly at every position, all 3 levels. And we're going to rebound the basketball. You have to respect our guards. And not only you have to respect our guards, at this point, you almost have to fear our guards. You have to fear our guards because we're putting teams on notice in terms of guard play. And I know there's a whole lot of conversation about other guards and what they doing and who they scoring and all this other mess. But I tell you, like I said before, you ain't gonna find no 2 guards. Hell, you ain't gonna find no 3 guards on any basketball team better than our 3 guards. And I say Bree Hall's a guard too, because she's 6-foot guard. And of course, lights out in Hollywood. You ain't gonna find no team. You might find a team that has a guard averaging 25 points, 27 points, all that stuff, because they taking every damn shot. But you ain't gonna see that where they got 2-3 guards on a basketball team that's better than our guards. I saw that they even showed the preseason All-American team. They had old Paige Beckers, they had old Caitlin Clark, they had old Kelly, and they had all these other players. Angel Reese, all these different players, and they all this. When you do the All-American list after this season is over, there better be about 2 or 3 Gamecocks on that roster. That's all I can say. There better be about 2 or 3 Gamecocks on that roster. And one of them better be on the backcourt, and the other one better be down in the post. It better be. You can take your pick. Take your pick, Te-Hina Raven. And Kamilla Cardoso is a given. I don't know how she won't be, but she is definitely. And I know they got Cameron Brink, and I know they got Betts, and I know they got Kelly. But I'm telling you this right here, for my money, offensively and defensively, Chloe, excuse me. So you got Chloe in my mind again. Kamilla Cardoso is her. I'm telling you that right now. They better go back to the lab with a pen and pad, because through 7 games, you ain't gonna tell me something different. It ain't. Nope. James Jones, cheers, Captain Will. I lost $40 because I didn't think we were going to win by 19. Seriously, Coach Staley needs to be asked about not calling timeouts on opponents on a long run. I'm gonna tell you what Coach Staley gonna say. If I ask that question, when I go to the Morgan State game on Wednesday, and ask that question, like, Coach, why didn't you call a timeout during when Duke was on that 14-1 run or whatever? You know what she's gonna say? This is what she's gonna say. She's gonna say, I want the girls to play through it. I want the girls to play through it and learn from it. I'm gonna go back to 1990s. This is what I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to 1990s, and we had the situation with the Chicago Bulls when they was in their heyday with Jordan and Pippen and Grant or Rodman, whoever it was. Phil Jackson was the coach, and there was long stretches of the game that Phil Jackson did not call no timeout. And he said, you know what he used to say? He said, I'm gonna just let them figure it out. They got to work through it. That's what I think Don Staley's doing. I say, we're gonna let this young team figure it out and get their composure, because I can always call a timeout. But I want them to see that adversity. And you like to see how I say that adversity? I want them to get that adversity and learn from it. And that's what I think she would say. That's what I believe she would say. Duke's building was a madhouse today. I mean, Duke's building is already small, and you cram a hostile environment. It's lit. It's lit. Mm-hmm. Yep. Terrence Lewis. Hey, Cap, I guess we were right. We had to wait to the big games for Breezy to perform. She's a gamer. The sign of Don Staley internship. Family, bro, you right. You right. There's nothing wrong with sitting, waiting, and learning, because you are learning so much on the court, and you also learning so much in the classroom, and you're learning so much on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So when you are put in those situations, you know how to perform, because you've been waiting, you've been itching, you've been practicing against the best. You know, Bree Hall got better by defending Zaya Cook or a Bree Bill. You know, all these Henny, all those different players that she practices against. So she is eating it up right now. She's eating it up, and she is turning into the player that we thought she was going to be. And I just love it. I just love it. Love it so much. A lot of talk about. Oh, Darnell, you and Terrence who said that. Yep. Okay. Yep. Crunk Girl, Brink and Cardoso will be epic. I think it will be epic. And that was epic during Team USA. And I think it'll be a similar fashion in that regard. Yeah, I think both of them will cancel each other out. I really do. I really do. So we are 45 minutes in. 45 minutes in. I hope Tiff is finished her paper. I hope she's finished her paper, because it is shot o'clock. 45 minutes in is shot o'clock today. And we're doing a whole lot of day drinking, because we're going our second shot, and it's only 4 o'clock. So for those of y'all who going to work tomorrow, don't y'all drink too much. Make sure you mix in some water, mix in some whatever brand of water. I'm drinking Aquafina. If you're drinking the water out the faucet, not sure if people do that anymore, and you know what was some good water when you was a kid? Back in the country, you get that water out the water hose. You turn that thing outside. You playing outside because your family, your mom and dad, or your mom or your dad, whoever, lock the door to the house so you can't come back in. Just go outside and play, and you just outside all day until the street light come on. You remember those days? I know y'all remember. Y'all country just like I am. So you remember them days, and you go to the faucet because you're about to pass out because you're dehydrated like hell. So you turn the water on, and the water just so cold. You think about it now in 2023, you know how much bacteria and dirty water we was drinking back in the day. But here's the thing. We ain't never got sick. We got sick and our parents didn't take us to the hospital, no ER. I went to ER one time as a kid. And that's when I got hit upside my head or my eye. One of these eyes got hit upside my eye and the whole blood flushing out of my eye. I had to go get some stitches. But everything else, I ain't went to no ER. You either shook it off. I had a nervous reaction. I had a allergic reaction to some tomatoes. Back in the day when I was a kid, my whole face swole up. I looked like Will Smith on Hitch when he got the thing swole all up. That's how I look. My mom and dad ain't take me to no hospital. They gave me some aspirin. True story. They gave me some aspirin. I'm looking there like a beast, and they gave me aspirin. That was how I was back in the day. That was how I was. So it's 47 minutes in. We're doing a shot. Gamecock shot glass today. One more. Come on. So much love. So much love. Lots of comments. I love when we do these comments. I love when after the game and I got comments to look at and we just chatting it up so much. Isaiah Stevens. Hey, Captain Will, this is Isaiah. I like Chloe. She's a beast. I like the way she plays. Isaiah Stevens, I think this is the first time you've commented, and I want to do a shout out to you, and I appreciate your comment. And yes, Chloe is a beast. Chloe is a beast, and I love watching her play. I just love watching her play. Tiff Brown. Brown of Duke had 0 points and fouled out. Yeah. Shondell Matthews. Hey, Captain Will, I like how Don Staley let them fight through that tough game. It showed they had to fight in them to pull it through to get that W. Girl, you're right. That's facts. James Jones, what's up, bro? Now, does everyone see why Chloe is starting? She has some dog grit and a lot of skills for her height. Can you imagine one more year working on her body and gaining more confidence? Brother, you are absolutely right. And Team USA helped Chloe so much. So true. just chopping it up, playing, practicing against the best players at your age limit, it really helps. It really makes you a better player. And don't forget, our own Joyce Edwards, playing with Team USA and made the top 5. You know what I'm saying? So her growth has been accelerated so quickly with Team USA and just being the number 2 ranked player in the country. I'm telling you right now, Joyce is going to be a problem next year. She's going to be a problem next year. She's going to have somewhat a similar impact as Milaysia Fulwiley. She really is. She's that good. So just look forward to it. We just only going to get better, y'all. It's only getting better. Cedric Milner. Hey, Greens King. Great game said, done. South Carolina took care of their business. Enjoy, peace. Cedric, I think that's the first time you commented. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, take care of business. Take care of business. That's what we want to do. The margin of victory is what it is. I said we was going to win by 7 points. We end up winning by a larger margin. So, you know what I'm saying? It just, at the end of the day, this was a business trip to Tobacco Road in hostile territory. And it's going to be a nice ride back to campus today. And they got a lot to work on. They got a lot of growth to do, but they showed that they stood up to the challenges and going to play well. Now we have a huge game next Sunday. Against a team with the capability of beating us. And we'll talk more about Utah as the week goes on, but don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of that. Cedric Richardson, Mother of Dragons, she wants all the smoke. That is such a dope meme of Chloe in that Game of Thrones meme. That is, I might use it. That is so cool. Oh, man. Okay. Justin, I got a dope shirt for our guards. Wait till you see that design. Can't wait. All these things. Mocha latte. Chloe's about 5 bowls of grits away from some truly dominating. She is good. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I love it. Well, I know she getting some grits. And some eggs with some lots of cheese in it. I know she already from Florida. She country. Florida, different country than South Carolina, but she country. She country now. 5 bowls of grits, boy. You are hilarious. EMW Marketing Plus. We gotta be stronger with the ball in the post consistently. Yep. Good comment. Yep. And I think it's continuing to happen. It continue to grow, but against these teams like Duke and North Carolina, who are really good defensively. Now, here's the thing too: Utah isn't as good as a team defensively as a North Carolina nor a Duke, and it'll be a different ball of wax when we play them. Buddy Rowe, we're gonna need all hands on deck and playing well against the LSU for sure. We're gonna need all hands on deck. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Darnell, take up to Baltimore. Hey, man. Back when I was a younger cat, back in the day when I was stationed up in Maryland, because I was stationed up in Maryland from 2000 to 2007. And I've been all up and down that DMV area. And I spent quite some time up in Baltimore. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I spent some time up there. Mm-hmm. Enjoyed it too. Oh my God. Yeah, as long as we win, dream chasing. As long as we win, nothing else really matters. It really doesn't. It just means that we are handling our business. James McFadden, you bring up a great point. Captain, why is it that our bigs keep getting the Shaq treatment, getting the foul, but not getting the calls? Simply because we're big. And that irritated the crap of me over the last 2-3 years. Just because we are bigger than you, you seem to let more stuff go. And I don't think it's fair at all. Just because we're bigger than you and you small, and just because you playing a 6-foot guard against a 6'3" or a 6'5" or a 6'7" player that we have, you think that we don't feel the blows, we don't feel that pain? Yeah. I'm sure that if you looking back and you're going to see marks on Kamilla, definitely marks on Chloe, But you just call it both ways. Call it both ways. That's all I request. Just call it both ways. Call it both ways and keep the game going. That's all I request. That's it. That's all I request. Shondell Matthews, it should be mandatory. They shoot 53 free throws of practice. They have to do better. It will make a difference in those games. We shot 70% from the field. I mean, from the free throw line today. We shot, 60%? 60% from 3-point line. Yeah, it's going to matter. It's going to matter. It is. That is the fact. We're not a great free throw shooting team. We have never been a great free throw shooting team. We haven't. And I don't see how it's going to change. Here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. The girls practice free throws. These are some of the best players in the country. So they practice free throws. It's just that some of those times they just don't work out. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Because you had Te-Hina Paopao, who's an excellent free throw shooter, missed her first 2. You know what I'm saying? That's not the norm. That's not the norm, okay? So it does. Bree is the X factor. Facts. So many different Utah been playing cupcakes. Well, they ain't gonna be playing a cupcake on Sunday. That's for damn sure. That is for sure. They would not be playing a cupcake on Sunday. Nope. It's levels. So Utah be playing the best team they played all year. And real talk, Utah be playing the best team that they will play this year. So get them ready. Get those good. Strap them up tight because you're gonna be in for something on Sunday. You're gonna be in for something. Yep. Get your work done, Tiff. Get your work done. Yeah, Emmanuel Brunson, Gamecocks definitely got to work on those free throws when we play against Utah. It's gonna mean something. It's gonna mean something. Utah is a really good team. James is fan. South Dakota State is a high mid-level team. They're gonna make the tournament again this year. South Dakota State's a good basketball team. They're a good basketball team. They just lost to us by 30, 40? I don't even remember now. Lost to us by a lot. Yeah, I think it was 40. Nickname Chloe Kitts equals baby Brink as account. No, we ain't Judith. We ain't giving Cameron Brink any shine. Not with us. We need to try again. Nope, we ain't doing it. Nope. Bree Hall is a 3-point threat. Pretty ugly. Flo Clo. Ooh, Flo Clo. I kind of like that. Oh, Flo Clo. All right. That's a good one. That's a good one. I enjoy watching Milaysia play today, too. I enjoy watching her play. She plays with a really good spirit and really good joy. I like watching her play as well. It is awesome. Chloe. Oh, snap. Oh, bullish. Zambi Rebel. Chloe Skordashian. Yo, that is it. Chloe Skordashian. Oh my God. That is it right there. Chloe Skordashian. That's her name. That is her name until the end of life. Chloe Skordashian. That is it. I love it. Chloe Skordashian. Oh God. I love it. That is it, man. Good. Bullish Zambi Rebel. Okay. Chloe Skordashian. I need to work on a meme. I need to work on that. Yes. If somebody got some art ability, whatever it's called, making memes and stuff, somebody send it to me. That is dope. Tip Brown. She took a shot. She took one. She must have got her homework done. Cheers, girl. Chloe the Cobra Kitts. That's a good one too. Chloe the Cobra. I'll strike your ass. That's what it is. I love it. 50% from the field. Yeah, come on. 50% from the field, 60% from the 3-point line, 70% from the free throw line. 50% from the field, 60% from the 3-point line, 70% from the free throw line. That ain't bad. You're right, Virgil. You are right. That is. I'll take that any day of the week. any day of the week, and twice on Tuesday, any day of the week. I'm telling you, that is what we want. Bree Hall and Chloe have been balling these past 3 games. Yes, they have. They have. Malik, you said you stepped on a nail and didn't go to the ER, but your whole foot could have fell off. You could have got some gangrene. You could have had some stuff that we ain't even named yet, man. But those days, man, back in the country, boy, you did not go to ER. I ain't paying no premium. I ain't paying no insurance. Nope. You better shake it off. Put some dirt on it. And I still say that to my grandkids. You better put some dirt on it. You don't need all that. You don't need all that. Bullish talking about Astrabella blackberry wine. I have not had that. Astrabella blackberry wine. Okay, I'm going to add that to the list. Terrence Lewis points, starters points, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. That's like symbolic right there. That is awesome. So, because sometimes I get a conversation about like, we don't have like a 20-point score. We don't have this. We don't have that. And the reason we don't have a 20-point score and all those things, because we are great at every position, So you might have a Caitlin Clark who scores 27 a night. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. Okay. But what are the other players doing? Because you're taking half the shots. So the other players, they tying their shoes, they putting a bun in their hair. What are they doing? Because they ain't taking shots. If you're taking half of them and the other 11 girls is watching you taking half of the shots, what are they doing? I love the way we share the basketball. And in this offense, we will continue to share the basketball. That's how it goes, and I love it. Pow, pow, boom, boom. Chloe Kardashian. That's it. That is it, bro. That is it. Let me give y'all the lineup. Of what's going down this week. Let me give y'all the lineup. So, we're doing a live show today, okay? I will do a show tomorrow. God Particle, appreciate you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Say he's new. Like the podcast. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love too. Keep on checking it out. Check out everything, So I'm going to do a show tomorrow. I'm going to do a show a pre-show for Wednesday. And of course, I'm going to do an after show after the game. If I go to the game, that after show won't come out to Thursday. If I stay at home, I will do the after show right after the game. I am doing an interview with the one and only Joyce Edwards on Thursday. Doing an interview with Joyce Edwards on Thursday. And then I'll release that on Friday. That's what's going down. That is what's going down for the next few days. We have a lot of content coming. I know this Joyce Edwards interview going to be fire, and I'm working on more interviews to have more ladies on this side of the camera. Is that it? This side of the camera. So y'all can hear, straight from her, and, matter of fact, I'm going to be, if you want, I want you to submit a question to me, email it to me. And I'm gonna go through some of them, and we'll see what questions I ask her. But it's gonna be dope, and we're gonna have a inside look on the number 2 ranked recruit in the country and a future Gamecock. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Continue to like, share, and subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. You're now rocking with the best, and since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go.